Talking a little Lions right now.
Just a little. I'm joking.
That was
They sickened me.
as disappointing a performance as I have seen from this football team in a year's time, in over 12 months. And on that stage, in that game, with everybody excited to watch the Lions, some of whom were sitting there and watching the Lions for the first time, that's what they saw.
My kids. I brought them to their first Thanksgiving Day game, and that's what they had to see.
And I do think you have to look and really take a deep dive into this football team. They lost the Packers game, not a good showing. The Bears game, they came back, probably should have lost that one. The Chargers game was a wild one, back and forth.
Lucky they charger themselves.
The Raiders game, they turned the ball over several times. And somehow managed to escape with a double-digit win in that game. The Ravens embarrassed them. For the last 5 straight weeks, this football team has not been good. They have somehow survived and have gone 3-2 in the last 5 weeks. But Tom Mazaway, if they don't clean it up, and if they don't clean it up in a hurry, they're going to be in some trouble.
All right, first of all, I want to say this. I'm not worried about them.
In terms of the division?
In terms of anything.
Okay.
They're heading in the right direction. And are they going to go 15-2 like we were all hoping they would? That ain't going to happen. They're probably going to lose a couple of more games before the end of the season. All teams go through this. The 49ers lost 3 games in a row. All teams except the Eagles. Eagles, they just know how to win. And yesterday's Buffalo game was amazing. We'll talk about that in a bit. There's the Buffalo Bills. They don't know how to win. They had 500 yards of offense yesterday, and they lost. Going to the Lions, they were out-coached on Thursday. Out-coached from the get-go. Packers won the toss and said, give us the ball. And what did they do? They throw a 60-yard pass, first play of the game. And if he let them, it was a touchdown. They wound up scoring 2 plays later. 3-play drive, touchdown for the Packers. Okay, Lions are going to come back. They did. When they missed the extra point, I said in my own head, I'm like, this ain't our day. I just had a feeling that it wasn't our day. First miss of the year, by the way, by Riley Patterson. He's a good extra point kicker from 40 yards in. Can't kick field goals past that, though. Besides that, they just didn't have it, man. The run game never materialized. Again, they were down Jonah Jackson. Jonah Jackson.
Who's going to be out for a while, by the way.
I'm telling you, man. That's a big cog. All of a sudden, you see Jared Goff was kind of running for his life. The offensive line was dominated by Green Bay, by their interior defense, which the Lions have no interior defense. Jordan Love, at one point, was just standing there, waiting, and then he moved a little bit, stood there. No one can get to the guy. Nobody is rushing the passer except Aiden Hutchinson. And you take him out, you got no chance. Aleem McNeil went down with a concussion early in the game. There goes that. They just blew it